In 1978, the United Kingdom was swarming with new talent, and one of the most lucrative in the long run would prove to be a solo artist who exploded stateside first with a ballad that was also a big hit in Germany, but wouldn't make much waves back home. But he ultimately just kept plugging away, and by the mid-80s had become a huge star in his home country and across Europe, even if he never replicated his early success here. And the artist, of course, is Chris Rea. And from his debut album, Whatever Happened to Benny Santini, track number 3, Because of You.
Used to hang my head down low, never knowing which way I was going. My life was getting close to the edge, and I knew that it was showing. I used to hang my head down low, never knowing which way I was going. My life was getting close to the edge, and I knew that it was showing. So a person who had been through hard times before. And so far we've been hearing the acoustic guitar work of Paul Coe. We've been hearing, well, they've yet to come in, but let's just say the album is produced by Gus Dudgeon of Elton John fame. Because of you, I can stand and hold my head up high. Because of you, I feel free and yet I don't know why. Each morning is a springtime song with the sun up in the sky. And the drums there are courtesy of Dave Maddox from Fairport Convention, and there's also supposedly some congas on here, although I haven't really noticed that yet, by Frank Ricotti. Yeah, he did a duet album in '71. That's pretty good. And there are some names I'll save until they really make their mark. But each morning is a springtime song with the sun up in the sky. The sadness that is on your face helped me to realize each morning is a springtime song with the sun up in the sky. Perhaps the most lyrical line so far. The sadness that is on your face helped me to realize I owe each day I have to you, and I'll pay you back someday. That line, and I'll pay you back someday, I'm not sure that he's singing about a lover. I'm thinking he's singing about someone who saved him from the edge, or saved him from near death, saved him from self-destruction. I know that Chris Rea was in his late 20s. I think he was around 28 when he put this album out. So he was no spring chicken when he made his debut. Although he didn't really have any prior musical activity. I think he was in like some band. I think he was in a hard rock band in the early 70s, but didn't really record anything with them. He may have released some small press singles circa like 74, but not under the name Chris Rea. So so he was pretty much a fresh commodity altogether when at age like 28 or so he puts out his first album. So I don't know really what he was doing during his younger adulthood and how autobiographical this might be. You're reading me like a book, but I really would like to say, because of you, I can stand and hold my head up high. Because of you, I feel free and yet I don't know why. Yes, I do, it's you. The major seventh chords that appear in the chorus, like when it hits like C on the second, because of you and all that. And I'll pay you back someday, because right there. Of you, I finally found my way.
And that, of course, being the piano work of Chris Rea. Yeah, Chris Rea on this track, he plays piano, electric piano, organ, Wurlitzer, as well as acoustic guitar. Those lyrical sustains, that's getting really into the intense part, that's just so powerful. But there's one name I've been saving till now, additional synthesizers, and I believe we're hearing him at this point, played by none other than Rod Argent. So this could be about a man. He could be addressing a man, I think. I'll pay you back someday. Someone who may have saved him from alcoholism, drug addiction, destitution. Similar, definitely, arrangement-wise, and in kind of open cadence precision to the other wonderful ballad from this album. And of course, I'm talking about "Fool If You Think It's Over." The way that guitar like lands on that major seventh C chord right there. I love those fade outs. Yeah, there you have it. Chris Rea from the first album, the album that brought him on, that, well, landed him, even if it would take a while for him to, for the rest of the world to catch up. Anyway, and yeah, and backing vocals provided by Chris Rea and one Stuart Epps. So he does some multi-track, but then again, I guess I could kind of hear it. I could kind of, I felt like the whole time I was hearing more than one Chris Rea there. Anyway, be sure in the links to see the English C albums directory for a whole big range of Chris Rea rubies and sapphires from all of his albums from 1978 to 1991. In the links below, and until next time, this is Zaragon signing off.